And scene.
Hi, I'm Lauren Hemery.
I'm Allison Scott.
We are in The Q, a podcast out of Oklahoma City, and we're here to have real conversations, being our authentic selves, and stirring the pot. What else?
Big K fun.
There you go.
Is it
Oh,
hot as balls?
you didn't bring your clapper flag. She has a flag.
I have a
Not
big
a
one.
flag.
I have a big
fan.
one.
Did you have a big one?
I have a big one.
But yours like claps.
It's like,
it's
yeah, like
fun.
the Queens.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
It didn't. Now that's what she said. Oh, I got to stop saying that. Okay, next.
Next. So that'd be fun for our viewers to kind of know where we stand on some things.
Oh, geez.
So I have some current events.
Oh, well, I listen to a million podcasts. So.
You do. I know they're probably, this is probably going to be redundant for you, but here's one that's probably you haven't heard. So someone at the Gulf Shores International Airport in Alabama, I wanted to say Atlanta, Alabama, decided to bring through Civil War era cannonballs through TSA. Of course they get caught, but
It's like live ammunition.
like, why would you do that? Especially, I mean, this person wasn't like, a teenager or something like that who didn't really know better, but
Were they flying out or coming into the United States?
well, I mean, they were within the United States.
I used to work for Southwest Airlines.
I forgot that.
I did reservations. Thank you for calling Southwest Airlines. And where would you like to arrive and depart?
Of course, you do have the voice for that.
I have good phone voice. I give good phone.
I used to have a sexy voice that my friends would call and make fun of me when I was a receptionist for years. And I would have this phone voice and they would call and be like, oh, I can't say the name, but I'm just going to, hello, TSI, how can I help you?
Oh, that's sweet. That's like, ooh.
And so my friends would call just to hear my sexy voice. I brought in business and you guys don't even know it. Anyway.
I love that. But with Southwest, you have designated things that you can pack and ship or go under the carriage, all stuff.
I got stopped at TSA once when I was 20. I was on a family vacation to St. Croix, and I forgot that I had a collector's knife in my purse.
Oh.
Like, not even, what were you thinking?
Well, I know what Teresa brought back with her, so I was like,
Thank God it wasn't that. I would have died. No, and TSA pulled out this knife out of my purse and opened it up, and they were getting a measuring stick to see how long it was, because I think that if it's bigger than, a standard pocket knife, you can get in serious trouble.
mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was 20 and forgot that it was in there. So they believed me, which was 100% the truth. So they let me walk back to the car and put it up.
Oh my
Because it was really
gosh.
pretty. I had like Indian art on it. It was a collector's knife, and I
okay.
wasn't going to throw it away.
Well,
So,
the fact that they let you walk back, that means you
Yeah, I
actually
had-
got to the airport in time.
I know, and I didn't miss the flight. But my family was standing to the side like, what the heck, Lauren? Like,
Oh my gosh, I love that.
I'll always remember that. Yeah, they'll bring it up occasionally.
Oh,
It's great. The next thing, have you heard about? There's a rumor about Josh Hawley. Is it Hawley? He's a senator. He was rumored to have had I'm going to say a kiss and tell in an alley with a male. Did you hear about this?
Now, okay, what
And then the
state
person
is he
was
from?
Don't ask me that.
It's like not Maine or
forget.
Massachusetts or somewhere like
I
that,
forget.
right? I mean, because in Maine, nothing good comes.
Hey,
Sorry.
it's really pretty there. But the person apparently was paid $100 to keep quiet. I'm like, okay.
$100.
Well, right. That's why I'm like, okay, you're going to have to up the ante a little bit
Yeah.
if I'm going to protect your hypocritical ass.
Yeah, especially if you're on the other side and you're losing votes.
Uh-oh. Hopefully.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
There.
And it almost, I mean, I hope it's true, but it almost makes it not true to be offered $100.
$100. That's just too small.
That's just sad and kind of pathetic. That's
Yeah.
too much of a low number to like sold your soul.
Because Miss Graham, I mean, she paid somebody's student loans off for all the crap that she wanted done to her.
I want proof of that so bad.
I know, so do I.
Come out with it.
Drop that tea.
And then my favorite is this ballroom catastrophe. Okay, so here's the thing. Outside of this, we rehab homes, we do flips, we do all of that stuff. I will not buy a historical home because I don't want to have to deal with everything that goes with it. And, you know, you have someone who's
Yes.
in real estate and who should know better, and they just demolish that thinking
It would be just fine. And he had
I don't
people
know.
that he had to report to, which they've now put a halt. But did you hear that they put a halt on the everything going up, not anything going down? I'm like, seriously? None of this makes any sense.
Yeah, no, it does not. It does not. I'm kind of tired of living in crazy land.
I am too.
I have to work on myself to not watch the news. Like I really do. Like I've half checked out because I can't handle it anymore.
I still catch my, and not everybody's on the same page as I am, but I love it. I catch my Bill Maher every Friday night. And I'm like, yes, oh my God, it's so exciting.
We used to watch him on the regular and I don't know why we stopped, but.
Well, you should. They had the guy that does the ONG commercials. What's his name? He's the one that said that there are X amount of jobs right now that are at least 3 digits. Like,
geez, what is this?
It's a White Russian. As we're talking about politics, realize
that's got something in it.
It's got vodka
and
coffee color because we can raise a pinky and be, you know.
I'm surprised you picked this.
Oh no. Okay, so the White Russian, which I really feel like so bad about saying, reminds me of the first time that I went to Las Vegas. My dad took me and I was barely 21, like a few months out. And when you're sitting there playing at the slots and everything, you can get free drinks.
Do they still do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do. I mean, you need to be really playing, but you know, so I would get White Russians because I know I could drink that.
Over and over again. That would not do well for me. I'll baby that a little bit.
Yeah, it's nice. Chug. No, I'm just kidding.
That would be interesting by the end of it.
Like,
oh. So speaking of just disasters, I got the feeling from our viewers that they want to hear more dating horror stories.
Were they not present in any of them?
I mean, what are you trying to say over here?
Well, I mean, you did remind me that one of our viewers was present in one of these bad dating disasters that I had.
Oh God, really? Oh yes. I'm sorry. Not mine though.
No.
I highly doubt it.
So go ahead.
Hope not. You want me to? Okay, I'll start out. And I'm still trying to understand why I did this to myself years later. I'm going to call her the Witcher. So I was talking to someone because you'll find out. So she was in Tulsa and we were talking for a while and I thought, okay, I'm going to come over. At this point, I worked an 8 to 5. And so I got home, I fed my dog, got my dog a sitter so I could go to Tulsa and meet the chick and like, I don't know, maybe hook up. I'll just say that.
Maybe. I'm the reason why I'm driving.
So I get there about probably 8:45 the time I get there because it's about 2 hours away. And I walk in and I remember she was on the couch and I get there and she is high as a kite, maybe a rocket. I don't know, but she could not talk. Like she couldn't even, I don't know if we even did 3 sentences. And she was just like, I think I'm ready for bed.
Is this the matching pajamas?
Yes. So I'm like, okay, I just meet you and you're wanting to go to bed. I don't know. I don't know if you like me, like you want to go to bed or let's just like, I'm just going to go to bed and sleep and in the morning, you know, you'll be gone. So we go to the bedroom and she starts talking a little bit about her sex swing in the drawer because she has drawers like under her bed. I'm thinking, okay, well, it's not out. So, which is fine because I've never used one of those. Like that's something I've never done. So I wouldn't know what to do with that. Anyway, so she goes to her bedside and pulls out matching pajamas. So I'm thinking, okay, I mean, that's kind of cute, but the energy was just so chaotic. I didn't know what direction this was going to go because she was kind of cold. She was cold, and then she would tell me, like, you know, there's mirrors above her bed. So I knew she was a little freaky. So all the signs were going somewhere, but the energy was just dead.
Oof.
I kind of wonder. So I go to the bathroom to change into my pajamas, my shorts and tanky, and she has all these wigs in her bathroom. And I'm kind of wondering, like later I wondered, okay, does she just put on a wig and turn into someone else, maybe? I don't know. It's still a question. So we go to bed, or I come back to bed, and she finds, like, she's like half asleep at this point. So she clicks a channel and lands on something called Slut Ever. And she goes, watch this. And she hands me the remote and turns up the volume, and she like passes out. Like she's asleep. And I'm left with watching this show on this channel called, you guys have to look it up. It's called Slut Ever. And it's like an eco lover episode.
Oh my God.
Where someone can get very aroused by wind, the trees. Yeah. So I'm watching this show and I'm like, I cannot believe I'm sitting here in this bed with this person who I probably said 10 sentences to, and I'm having to watch. I felt like I was being groomed.
Oh my God.
I really did. It was very strange. And I just remember this part in this episode, you're going to have to look it up, where this girl walks in the room and there's this woman on a stage kind of thing. And she has antlers and candles.
Oh, no, I cannot do that. No.
Antlers and candles like in a circle. And she's in the middle of the circle, kind of, I don't want to say praying.
This is pre-Yellow Jackets.
But she was calling for all of the orgasms in America to come to her. You have to find it. I'm not kidding you.
I'm going to.
It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. And I'm trying not to laugh. Like I was probably laughing sitting there. And of course she didn't wake up, but I just could not wait till 5 o'clock in the morning for me to go home, to go back to my house and get ready for work. But I laughed the entire way home. At 5 o'clock when my alarm went off, I was like, oh, it's time for me to go. And but she sent me home. Get this. She sent me home with a book. I know. How to Have Sex Like a Porn Star. And I'm reading it when I get home because I'm just really interested. I'm like, okay, let me look at this book. And it's all heterosexual sex.
Oh.
There's no gay sex in it.
Ooh.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's kind of strange.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, okay, what is she grooming me for? Right?
Oh.
And sadly, I gave her another chance because I found her very interesting. Yes, this is where I have to double back and wonder what. I must have been, she was into like, what is that called? What is that kind of sex called?
Tantrics?
Yes. She was
not that I've ever done that because I'm ADHD. That does not happen for me. The tantric thing would just like, no.
I just found it very interesting and I was open to a lot of things. So I was just, so I kind of kept her around. And then I had to break up with her. The next time we hung out, one of my friends took her to the side and was like, I don't understand you, which is hilarious because it was Brian.
Oh,
yeah. And so she comes out they were like talking in the bathroom. She comes out of the bathroom and she gets down on one knee and asks me to be her girlfriend in front of everyone. And at this point, I had met Jenny.
Oh my God.
I had like met Jenny like a week prior.
And you were like, no.
Well, I didn't want to embarrass her. So I said yes. And yeah, I had to
Lauren.
break. I know. Well, I didn't want to hurt her feelings in front of everyone. But yeah, I broke up with her the next day. And I remember her tagging me on Facebook, my woman, Lauren, or something, which I didn't accept on my Facebook wall.
God.
I was like, I cannot accept that because we're
No.
not going to be together.
No.
And yeah, so
My woman.
but I laughed the entire way home because of that whole situation. Just
Oh. Well, just the fact that she lives so far away. How are you supposed to do that?
I don't know. I was going to try and make it work. I mean, I was with someone in Hawaii, so I was long distance for that relationship for almost 2 years.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
wow.
I didn't really mind it when she lived in Hawaii because I went back and forth every couple of months.
Well, yeah. I mean,
But then when she got deported to Norway, that kind of became a problem.
That's that one.
And then that's when the crazy was starting to show. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I figured that out and did what I needed to do. I feel like this can't just be me, and there has to be other people that have had similar experiences. So I would love to interview other people and see what they got.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Gosh. Well, and now that you explain this, I mean, we all have bad dating stories. There's always a couple so that you can learn from them. We don't have all good experiences all throughout life. We have got to have the learning stuff in order to get through, to get to the other stuff. Yeah. It's like laws of attraction. It's like what you're putting out there, manifesting and wanting to bring in. I did not know that as much as I do now, that back then I did not. I think the lake trip was like a last oh, that's a damn good White Russian. Last ditch effort, and it was
a lake trip, like the what you talked about last time.
Oh, not the lake trip, the river trip. River trip.
Okay,
and that might have been planned beforehand. And during that period of time, everybody got to play and go back and forth a lot when they were younger. I just chose to do it later in life, and not so much. But I learned a good lesson, a lot of things, So poor Alicia, bless her little heart. I just love her. So she agreed. Well, she was going to come on this float trip, and this was like an annual float trip with a bunch of lesbians. That
there is one, and I have never gone. I've missed it every single year, but yeah, I know that there is an annual one.
I'm going to tell you, I'm a little bougie now.
Yeah,
I'm not.
We're a little older now.
I'm not staying in a cabin on a bunk bed. I did that once before with a whole group of us.
I was expecting you to say a tent. I will not stay in a tent.
Oh, no. I will glamp. I will gladly go glamping. That's a bigger level. That's like a really pretty, big area with AC and a real bathroom, really close by.
That's what's important
to
me.
And they bring you room service, which is awesome. So,
really?
Yeah. Well, some of these glamping things, I'm down for that. Okay. So we went on this river trip, and not quite sure how to talk about this. It was just not, there was a lot. I mean, if I'm going to bring a bunch of stuff, I'm going to carry it. I'm going to put it in my car. So that was one issue that happened. I had a lot of stuff with me.
You always have a ton of stuff anywhere you go. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So a bunch of everyone else that was involved in the planning of this and putting it together, they do this on a regular, and they all have fun. And I love that they're such a great little community together of lesbians that do this. It just happened to be that this relationship that I was kind of having was really at its situationship, level.
I'm trying to remember everything. Yes, I know who it is, but I feel like was it both of them there, or was it one person?
Just one.
Okay.
Just
sorry.
one.
Okay, go ahead.
There was other conversation going on that I did not know about, which, I mean, at the time I was a little pissed, but now I'm like, meh.
You're going to have to explain that.
No. No. We
have to be our authentic selves.
Yeah, but it's also bringing two other people in that I don't.
Well, you don't say their name.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to say their name.
But one of them was
who? Okay. Amarillo.
Oh my God.
People don't know who that is.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Don't you like that?
I love smiling through a clenching teeth.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So Alicia was with me. This nice lady who I had been seeing,
Nice lady.
right after, like January 2018, when I was in my most vulnerable part of my life. So there's the renting of the nice little cabin. Everybody else is in tents and what have you. But anyways, we get on the river. Somebody brought some pot. Ooh, am I allowed to talk about that? They had a license, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, they were smoking it.
Uh-huh. I think that was passed then.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, and then, there's drinking, so you can drink. And there was lots of drinking. And then all I know is that at the one point, the ex and I got into a little, not a heated argument, but it was just, things were just going sideways. And we started to argue a little bit more so than the people around us were comfortable with. So they all left us. They left her and I to float down.
Sorry. So you went to the river with your ex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
We were dating off and on in between those 4 months.
Got it. So I did not remember that detail. I thought you guys were still dating. I didn't realize that you guys had already kind of fizzled. I don't know. I just remember it was a disaster, though. Thought it was the person, your other ex.
And they're both married to each other now. They're both married to each other, by the way.
Yeah, it's very complicated. And
it's wonderful. I love for all for everyone.
I meant back then. Back then it was a little complicated. Right now it's come full circle and everything's cool.
Yes.
But that's what the drama was at the river, right? A little bit. Someone was texting someone else.
Yeah, but what caused the whole beef on the river was the fact that I got all upset because of a certain song that was playing. And that was just me being in my feelings. So I've learned a whole lot. I've had quite a bit of therapy since then. And, as years go by, you learn to let go of a lot of things. And there was just a specific song that was playing on somebody's radio, and I got all into my feelings. And of course, everybody's drinking, and it's lots of sun. There's just a lot going on. So I might have been a little bit emotional, and my recollection is that she might have gotten pissed. And then we both started arguing, and then everybody was like, bye, Felicia. We're leaving. And they left her and I with a single life jacket. To this day, I don't remember how far we had to float down the river, both of us side by side on this little life jacket.
So you guys were just arguing back and forth on this single life jacket down the river?
I'm not sure if we were still arguing at that point. I think we both just wanted to get to where we were supposed to be because we got left. It was like, oh my God.
So that's what,
what an idiot. I mean, how dense do I have to be?
I know. I'm like, what song was this so I don't ever play it?
It's a Brad Paisley song, but it's fine.
Okay. We're good now.
Yeah, we're good now.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
So they actually helped you by leaving you guys in the raft because then you were like in survival mode.
Oh my God, maybe I could do Survivor.
You cannot do Survivor.
Yeah, no, I cannot. I cannot do Survivor. And I can't do the other one where you get paired with somebody and you have to map shit out and you two and then the other two.
We would not make it. I would not make it.
Sorry,
First
Jenny.
of all,
Jenny, I gave you.
I couldn't kill anything because I think that all living things have a soul. So I couldn't do that. So those are disaster dates.
Yeah.
And I can see why people are attracted to what they call situationships or friends with benefits. I know you're familiar with that. It never worked out for me at all, except for in my 20s. That's the only time I had that. And, it didn't get weird at all. We just never talked about it. We would hook up at night and I would leave at 4 a.m. and
where do I find that at?
There was no romantic talk. There was nothing.
That's the problem.
Yes.
Right there. You hit it nail. right there. The romantic talk, those little cute,
We acted
sexy
like nothing
texts.
ever happened at all until
Like,
yeah. So that's why it worked for me with that particular person, but they have to be on the same page,
Yeah.
you know. It's rare. I don't think that usually happens.
No.
Especially
No.
with two females.
No, especially
was-
when one says, well, can we just be friends with
It was very
benefits?
transactional, and it's not like I got money from it, but that's the feeling it was. It was not.
Well, if we're talking about transactional, I'll trade that stuff for somebody to do my lawn. And
You were complaining about that earlier.
I mean, I
Someone
do
was
like
an
to
hour
mow
late today because they had to mow their lawn.
I do, and I like to mow my lawn. How do you think I get my arms? I mean, I like to mow my lawn. I mean, I really do. But I was in a time crunch, but I'm thinking, damn it, why don't I have a wife to mow my lawn? I know.
Mine mowed mine this morning. So
And I don't want to hear any comments from anybody in the gallery.
in the gallery.
Yeah.
You've been fond of friends benefits, that kind of thing. I don't know how well. I mean, I don't. What do you want me to say?
Us friends with benefits.
Yeah,
It's like
situationships.
a situation.
But they don't ever work out.
No,
And
they do not. They always want more than what my level of comfort is.
But even if you're honest with this person, persons, it's going to be multiple because you're a hoe. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. But it hasn't worked out.
No, it has not.
That's
why I'm like, nope. That's why I go, the minute it's suggested, I'm like, I always like to say, are you really sure you can do that? I don't think so.
Have you ever had one that could?
No. Damn it. Not really. I mean, they might say, well, I said I could do that. I'm like, yes, sure didn't act like it.
There's those feelings.
Ugh. I was
told, you.
I know. And I was, and you know who you are. I know you explained to me so that, you know, women, they catch feelings, that they just can't do that, that they catch those feelings and then they're just, you know, in. And that's where the guilt comes on and therapy. And
you just can't talk to them a lot. Like,
oh no, I cannot.
Cause then it gets confusing and it's like, are we in a relationship? Are we dating? What are we doing? And it's not just we're hanging out. We are feeling a little tipsy. Like, and
that's
happens.
what friends with benefits is. Well, now that you say that about
I wonder where the problem is.
Well, I mean, I'm a talker.
So no attachment. So like,
so you don't get to talk to them?
Well, I mean, if you want to keep it clean and not messy.
Oh. Dang. Wow.
Missed the mark on that.
I sure did.
No wonder you can't find that.
Well, because I feel guilty. I mean, they're sending me messages saying, hey, how's your day? And I'm like, oh my God, the day was really good, blah, 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 blah. Because I figure, you know.
I mean, I feel like that kind of conversation's fine. But if it ever, like, you know, I know that you're honest and everything.
Wow.
But I think that there's a line that you shouldn't cross if that's all that it's going to be.
That's after
Hopefully that makes sense.
after midnight on Facebook.
Do not freaking do that ever again. That was the worst. I'm sorry. That was the worst hard launch I've ever seen.
Oh, and can I tell you?
And it was like a drunk picture. It was blurry. It was just.
I love
you
that
can look
picture.
at that picture and be like, yeah, that's going to be a disaster.
You know what? I left that picture on my Instagram because I feel like that is, no, I'm not. I feel like that was a very authentic feeling that I was having. I was in a good place in my at time.
You looked great. I will say that you looked great.
I was enjoying myself.
Yeah.
And her heart, I mean, she was in the right place too. It just didn't evolve into that later, but that's fine. However, this hard launch comment, I was reminded just yesterday.
Sorry.
Of that. No, it was like I was at the Blue Note for the Witty Kitty fundraiser. Witty Kitty.
That
Witty
sounds like
Kitty.
something else.
It is like it's a TNR. It's a trap and rescue. So they were doing a big fundraiser with the band Iris. It was wonderful. I loved it. Did a little Hot Child in the City. I loved it. I look good. I was feeling myself. I'm saying I felt like that commercial. Anyways, so I was sitting at the bar and I was talking to someone who I I know, but not really know. And they had mentioned that they had seen the podcast and
I love that.
I know, me too. I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. And I was like, wow. Okay, yay. But I want to say, because I did have a fireball shot. I remember the comment that was said about, the hard launch. I was like, oh God.
Wow.
So it's like, you did watch. I love that. Thank you so much. That's
Aw.
great. I mean, I love that. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nothing after midnight's really any good. Don't do it.
That's what my dad always said. He said nothing good happens after midnight.
Oh my God.
Follow that rule.
Daddies know. And we're talking about real daddies, not those kind of daddies.
Sometimes I don't even know what to say to you. But you're the only reason why I could get through real estate school. God.
Oh yeah, we should show a picture of that someday.
Oh my gosh. She would come in with a story and just be all energy, and our table was always full of
Post-it notes.
highlighters, post-it notes, candy.
Yes.
Speaking of,
Oh
you have
yes,
candy like sitting here.
I do. So we're gonna try one.
Okay. I mean, you were very nice to me compared to what I had you do last week.
Well, that's because I was going to try and stand in line at the new Japanese place that's over there by Target. Oh, look, I said Target. Next to the Marshalls.
Boo.
Boo. But no shade on anybody who does use Target. That new, I can't pronounce the name of the store.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I don't know.
Ubiso. It starts with an E, and it's right next to the DSW and the Marshalls
Okay.
on Memorial. Literally, I got done with my workout, got around the corner. There were people waiting 20 till 11. I thought, well, I'm just going to pop into Marshall's. Not such a good idea. Didn't need any of all that stuff that I got. Came out and it was like 11:30 and the line was down to Marshall's. And I thought, sorry, Lauren, we'll do this again another day.
That's crazy.
I know, it's crazy.
That's like people waiting for the iPhone. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, no.
No.
Nope.
So what is this?
Okay, so which would you rather have?
Well, 2 for 1, right?
That's
what you
right.
did.
Both from my favorite store.
The T&J.
The T&J.
All right.
I think we should do this.
Okay.
It's not been opened.
The sour cherry cotton candy.
Love it.
I have a feeling like this is like nice. Like you got me a nice, it's cotton candy.
You're just getting a piece of it. I'm taking the rest home.
All right. Have you had it before?
No.
Liar. Did you lie?
I love this stuff. It's so good.
Okay.
Now, if you ever want to get stuff with
I
pickles.
don't think I've had cotton candy since I was a kid.
I mean, I can only have
Okay.
so much, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's sour. Oh.
That's not sour compared to what we did last time.
Oh,
My
yeah.
taste buds are like, I think half dead. Yours should be too, because they were like on fire.
Oh, it's horrible.
That's really good.
Thank you.
That's yummy.
Uh-huh.
Thank you
You're welcome. That's not staying
for
here.
my sweet treat.
It's coming home with me.
I don't want to know what you're going to do with the cotton candy.
Ladies never tell secrets.
Uh-huh.
But that's really good, though. I like that.
So what's this? Fruit tea jellies. Have you had these? Oh, yes.
Yes, I've had these. I mean, these are stable because they're fruity. I like it. It's like real fruit juice in them, and they're really
Oh,
good.
really?
I know, right? Can you imagine if you put these like in a glass of champagne? Oh, yum. I know, right? Here, let me stick my fingers down in there.
Oh my God.
I'm a sucker for sweets and for ice cream.
I'm told that I cannot buy churro ice cream anymore. I
Oh.
went through this phase where, so we have a restaurant here called Brahms, and they have churro ice cream, and it's delicious. It's very sweet, but it's really good. And I have been told I cannot buy it anymore because I'm eating too much.
Okay, I had an ex-husband. Yes, I was married for 3 years. He tried to tell me not to eat ice cream or cheese. That's why he's an ex.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Just saying.
is that a threat?
Nobody tells me what I can eat and what I can't eat. Only my doctor can. And let me tell you, right at the beginning of COVID, they said, we're going to need you to limit your sugar. And I was like, okay.
I do remember that. Very good at that.
I am.
Good job.
Thank you. But they are the only ones that can limit what I can have.
I guess you don't have that problem anymore.
No, my number's down, but no, yes.
So we talked about situationships, and we should do something that kind of is the opposite of that. So would you like to talk next time about, you know, the ins and outs of long-term or marriage or versus kind of thing?
Why, yes, of course, I would love to talk about that.
So would I.
Because you're married and I'm not.
I've been told that yeah, but I can't say anything that's going to upset anyone.
Well,
so,
no, of course not.
Yeah. But we'll kind of discuss that. I think the differences, because, you know,
there are some differences.
There are some differences. You can't just leave. You're committed.
You can't tell him to get the hell out.
No. Just kidding. I love my wife.
She's a good wife. She's a Virgo. What's not to love?
I do like Virgos. I get along with Virgos very well. I'm a Capricorn. So, yeah. All right. We will see you guys next time.
Yes.
With all the big gay fun and stories and whatnot.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps our algorithm. Lets us know. Lets whoever they is know to send you back and have us pop up in your feed all the time so that you can, you know, enjoy our fun antidotes and our witty comments.
Yeah, please like and subscribe. It would help a lot. And any feedback, positive or negative, if anyone wants to come on and talk about their terrible dating life.
Yes.
You know,
we do like to try and interview people.
It just sounds so much fun. But we will have our contact information and the comments, so you guys will have that, so you can reach out.
Yes.
All right. See you next time.
Big gay fun.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I start laughing.